Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in. Apologies for the pushback again. Just actually got back in the house to sit back and relax for a minute. First things first, hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive Monday so far. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their weekend. Most of y'all was watching All-Star Breakdown. Yeah. For those who watch sports like I watch it, is it me or is it every year since, at least in my opinion, 2023? The game's been trash. Nonetheless, hopefully y'all enjoyed yourself. I know there was one or two fights this weekend too, but hopefully y'all enjoyed yourselves. If you're blessed to see another day, like I said, give your praises where it's due. Appreciate everybody that tuned in last night for the conversation. You know, minus the little interruption we did get at the beginning, but nonetheless, we still had a great talk. So appreciate everybody that tuned in. If you missed it, you catch the replay. Serious, what's going on, baby? Um, yeah, I'm still going to reiterate to a degree. Um, after these stories I was speaking about yesterday, it really is time for again start teaching your kids defense. Start teaching your kids the art of defense and the art of war for real, because it's getting kind of crucial out here for real. And again, you elders, start protecting yourselves the best way you can. Because right now we in a situation where we have not just the youth, we have grown men and women too who don't value and don't care about safety, especially yours. And this ain't no view, this ain't no opinion. This is actual facts from what you hear and what you see. It's common courtesy now for a lot of y'all to really get it together, because nobody is showing that form of common courtesy or respect anymore. Like I said, anytime you could think to harm somebody, especially somebody again that's old enough to be your grandmother, that right there goes to show right there that your sense of value, your sense of respect, all of that is out the door. Word, what's going on, my guy? Again, should never sit there and allow any harm to come to any of these elders, especially the ones who actually have done things by the book and the ones who actually still be doing things by the book. You still got some of these elders out here that will look out for y'all one way or another, even if it's just on the just kicking a little game to you. So there should be no reason why you feel that inclined and that intent on harming somebody. And then again, you still not thinking. The minute something happens worse than what it's supposed to, look what's gonna happen. You're gonna be able to deal with that. You're gonna be able to live with that something happened to somebody because of you. Well, you gotta think clearer. Like I said yesterday, there's ways to get opportunities without having to snatch, pity grab, or scam the people that's around you. Problem is, it is the truth. A lot of people just don't want to do it. Now, again, some of these crimes I'm speaking about recently have been taking place, and it's not so much as our locals that's doing it. Again, we have a migrant crisis that is coming along like crazy. And then half of the crimes right now, as far as New York is concerned, it's been migrant attacks. That hasn't even been us, really. Like, this is the problem with it. This is why I said some of y'all have to be careful. See, look, another situation just popped in. Four New York City migrants just got arrested for trying to hijack a car. Like this is why I said you have to pay attention to everything, even in your community, everything down to your simplest property, because look what's going on right now. You can't even enjoy the fruits of labor, and you got people that don't want to take the time out for themselves to build themselves. That want to just snatch and take yours. I was watching a video the other day when the guy said, "Man, listen," he said, "You think I won't die for my car?" I ain't blaming him for saying that either. He's like, "This is my raggedy piece of crap car." He was like, "Come on, now. I done worked hard to keep this sucker, to build this sucker. I'm not letting nobody take it." I don't blame him either because again, he looked like he wasn't playing either. He's like, "Go ahead, try to take this car while I'm in here and see what's gonna happen." I believe him. Usually, when somebody give you a fair warning on something and it's stern, you better believe that it's gonna happen. And it's sad because this is one of the major crimes right now, or at least in my opinion, it's not even a major crime. It's a minor crime, but it can be major because depending on the situation, it can go from 0 to 100 real quick, basically. Again, pay attention to everything. And if something don't look right, you see it look like somebody stalking or just beating around the bush too long, especially around your surroundings, pay attention to it. Again, be prepared for the unexpected. I was also reading something that just didn't make sense. So this guy thought that this young boy was trying to take his car, approached him, had an argument with him, knocked the boy out. The boy got back up, started fighting. I'm guessing the boy must have gave him such a good fight that this man decides to get his gun and he took this boy life. All over a misconception. That is one thing that's been a constant situation when it comes to people. You're just going off of hearsay, you're going off of what you think, and not going off of actual factual. Frugal, what's going on, baby? You know what's sad that I do see is that some of these people that think they that hard earned or they think that they that hardcore when it comes to doing specific crimes. You notice how most of them end up at some point getting a humble awakening. And it shouldn't be that way. Again, you shouldn't have to go to jail to learn something. And you definitely shouldn't spend the rest of your life in jail just for trying to prove to people or prove to somebody that this is who you are or this is what you are. Again, some of y'all not faced and not prepared to spend the rest of your life as life is turning and you just sitting there standing still in one area. You're not going to be prepared for that. No doubt, Frugal Baby Riaz, what's going on, my guy? And in that instance right there, just imagine if you really thought about it. I could have been out here being a productive part of something. I could have been building myself to something. I could have been building the right things around. You do have some people that look up to you whether you believe it or not. And the minute you start going off the deep end or the minute you just stop going with what the blueprint is, you know what's going to happen. Again, you're going to take those chances, not going to like the results you get. Especially, you should think about it if you do have kids in the world already, like I said before. How you going to be able to bring them into the light as far as how you going to be able to educate them? How you going to be able to keep them safe and well-rounded and grounded if you are the source that's not in the household? Again, there's some of y'all that really need to get together. If you made a decision to bring children in the world, try to take care of them the best way you can. Appreciate you for dropping those links, serious baby. I'm sorry, but It's not trying to look down again or even tell somebody what should be done. Because only you could decide what it is you really want to do with yourself. But again, that should be the main thing you think about. Out of everything else, that's the main thing you think about. What's going to be my future goal? Where do I see myself in the future? Forget that. Where do I see myself or how do I see myself moving in the next couple of years? Gives you time to think. And again, create an option. And even when you felt you wasn't taught something, you still got time to learn again. Lisa J, what's going on, baby? I already know if y'all just tuned in, the like button. We could get less of some of these crimes that I've been speaking about recently if, again, some of you people would learn to push yourself forward and motivate yourself to do something outside of the normal criminal crap. And again, you got to look at some of these people that are coming in there and look how many people are about to probably get deported. Or if not deported, they're going to be sitting up for a minute in this U.S. system because guess what? You chose to come here, but in the same token, you chose to try to do the same things you was doing at home. Not going to work over here. Remember, cultural differences. It's almost the same way if an American goes somewhere outside of the country, whatever laws and rules they got put in place, if they going to abide by it, trust me, if you got to go down for it, you going down for it. But over here, you're not going to be able to come here and with that same intent try to do what you was doing back home. Because again, how can you say you looking for better, you looking for more opportunity when you are you building that reputation on just solely getting here and destroying something? How could you want change? How you want rights for your peoples, right? But you were part of the play. You were part of the people that are destroying even those who are trying to do it correctly. Lady Shay, what's going on, baby? James, what's going on, my guy? See you up in there. See you up in there. Remember when I was telling y'all the other day how the lady was crying and you could hear in the background because her son got caught? But again, I feel that's a prime problem because I'm quite sure both of you, mother and the father, was dead. As far as coming in, you know what your kids are doing. There's no way you can tell me you don't know or have any type of know-how on what your kids are doing, what your nieces and nephews are doing. And you all live within the same house or the same vicinity. Got to make that make sense. Yeah, it might have been hurt too because again, it is a separation of the family. But in the same token, you as the parent are supposed to be aware of what your kids are getting into at all times of the day, even if you can't be around 24/7. I'm sorry. Again, building that safety blanket. Something happens to your kid, God forbid. And let's say, prime example, this kid is not in the streets doing anything crazy, but just something happens because they were somewhere they wasn't supposed to be, and a freak accident occurs, God forbid. What you gonna say then? See, on both angles, you would have to be responsible. Kids got to start being more responsible and really start paying attention. This is why I'm saying parents start having those safety protocols in place just in case. The most important thing, again, don't want kids going missing. Definitely don't want kids getting planned for early dismissal out of this life. It is crazy, man. There's a lot of freak accidents that happen. Make sure your kids are where they're supposed to be at. And again, you have to limit certain things when it comes to their upbringing. You're gonna have to limit certain things. The reason why I say it is because they're gonna look directly at you as the source of everything. Again, live your life, but be cautious in how you live your life. But make sure you building what you need to build for the betterment of the future. You want all your kids to be better than you, then guess what? You push them in the right direction. You give them what's needed. Strong knowledge and wisdom and the things that they might want to be building in. Like I said, if you're great with mathematics, hey, you got to teach them. And we know not everybody is going to get the calculated plans like they think they should. But even still, it's best to give them something to learn. Keith, what's going on, my guy? Nah, that's a whole fact, lady shit. You gotta definitely be wary on that. Because even those type of freak accidents happen. I hear you, Riaz. I hear you. Don't worry, I'm aware of certain things too. I be watching and looking at certain things. This is what I'm saying. No matter what the living situation, like I said before, you should be able to learn something throughout the course of your well-being being here. Again, you got to know what works for you. Your soul should never be broken, and it should never feel broken because you're around the wrong type of influences, at least in my opinion. You got to always be ready to do something greater and grander. It is for you. You want to be happy, don't you? You want to have a peace and prosperity. You got to do it. Ryder, what's going on, my guy? I'm sorry, but that excuse of there's no opportunities or we can't, that's out the window now. It's getting played out. Yeah, I'm sorry, my opinion is getting played out because as much as we think it's not, there is. Again, you could be open to new avenues of opportunity and wisdom and greatness, but you refuse to stay together. You refuse to band together when you need to. You band together for all the craziness, but you won't band together for something that could be righteous for all of us. At least give us a peace of mind. So can't say that it's not. There's so many different ways of building, even if you want your kids to build, right? You can be a part of that. Or at least give them the leeway so they know what they doing and keeping themselves safe at all times while they do it. When you can't continuously blame certain societies for the reason why our society is not thriving. Can't blame that either. Again, it is a simple choice in life in the things that you do. Each and every one of us do have a different notion of living. How you choose to live, that solely is up to you. If you're gonna live in the fast lane, you just gotta understand if you're not prepared to drive that car, at some point you will lose control and crash. Bob, what's going on, my guy? Tamika, what's going on, baby? Willis, what's going on, my guy? So now I got to get called Fulio. I'm guessing because you was watching that whack All Star game yesterday. Go ahead, Willis. Go ahead. It's all right. You see that? See that? You see that? It's all right. It's all right. And again, you want to push them for greatness and show them that there's always going to be opportunities because it's the truth. You might not see it, but if you don't see it, that's because you still stuck in the dark. It's time for you to turn that light on. How can you find your best things in life if, prime example, I'm going to use it as a Another analogy. How you expect to come out with the right outfit if you in a closet in the dark and you just picking anything? Nah. Turn that light on, see what works for you, see what fits for you, and then you keep it pushing. There's no other way to look at it. If every day is supposed to be a different outfit, those outfits are supposed to coordinate, and those outfits are supposed to definitely give you the standing out impression. But it's come to the conclusion, at least in my opinion, that again, some people ain't building because it's not so much as that they're just lazy and they scared to do it. Some people are really hurt and don't know how to move on. They don't know how to move where they need to move because something really just got to them. We do have people out there who are really broken. Some of them people can actually be brought back to a great circumstance in their life. But in that same token, it got to be two ways. The same way a person is willing to help, you got to be willing to help yourself too. And that also means accepting things for what it is. You might expect everybody to be the same way as far as whatever, but it's not going to be the way. The main things you should always remember is the respect factor, the trust factor, and even the loyalty factor. And just be aware of everything else. Pretty much know what it is when it comes to the core pieces of life. Make sure that you got the right type of elements around you on any level. But again, give yourself an opportunity. Stop allowing certain mind tricks, certain mind games to stop you from creating what you really feel you can create in life. Oh shoot, you knew what's going on, baby. Hold on one second. Let me make sure you hold on one second, baby. I had to remember something. Hold on. Don't make no sense. Welcome back to the squad, baby. Don't make no damn sense. This is why I be trying to tell some people, brief intermission. This is why I be trying to tell some people, when you pop in, pop in. You need to know what's what with y'all. It's really about it. You know, I got to do a temperature check and make sure everything is everything. Everybody going through it. You see what it is, though. But nonetheless, you can't cry about it's not opportunities when you're not really giving yourself one, and you ain't giving your kids one either. I'm speaking to everybody that again, whether you a parent, guardian, older sibling, whatever, give it to them. You got to give them the actual truth, break it down to them the way they understand, they comprehend, and trust me, at some point, they will definitely be in better hands. They will know exactly what it is they need to do with themselves, what they got to do with themselves, and then, hey, let the good times roll. It's the main goal, right? Now, again, you do the best by showing the best. Again, you don't always got to be the greatest role model. You just got to have common knowledge and common sense. Know what things to, again, intervene on. Know what things to draw back from. No, I didn't hear about that one yet. Well, adjust the picture, Lady Shay, because you know what I'm saying is true too. And you ain't trying to give anybody around you the best opportunities you can, especially when you know they are thriving for something. You're just holding back wisdom and knowledge, taking away from somebody that could possibly do something, even if it is finding their own niche and bringing it to the forefront. Cool gamer, what's going on? Oh snap! I'm gonna look into that later, definitely. And you know what's crazy? Didn't get no. Well, outside of what I was getting earlier, uh, man, it's getting crazy in the city for real. It's getting crazy everywhere, especially when we got more people coming in. You know, again, think about what you need to think about: the betterment and well-being. You also want to keep your spirits high again, because if one option don't work, the other option could possibly be the best option. And if not, again, the third time is always the charm. But you never quit on the things that you know for a fact is going to work well for you. You implement what you need to implement at them time frames while you're doing the building, and you will get to where you need to get to. I hear you, Riaz. Not gonna lie to you. No, you gotta get it. My bad, y'all. I seen one of them cars creeping. I thought they was about to start with the darn ambulance noises. Be happy that you ain't hearing one right now. Y'all all cross your fingers for my post scout, please. Please do so. Nancy, if you want to, it's all good. Don't matter. It's crazy though. Again, um, things changing. You want to try to give the best opportunity and the best option. So why not look for it? Why not be a part of it? Shoot, you probably be surprised. You could probably start a family venture if you all are still in unity. There are some families that work in units the way they're supposed to. There's others that are not working the way they're supposed to. Others is kind of we know the stories. But for those who still got opportunities and they getting opportunities from people, whether they're young or old, again, it doesn't matter. You are at some point supposed to implement something that you learned. And maybe it could be that burning tool you need to get where you need to get to. Because a lot of you say you want to shape vision, you want to be trendsetters, but find a different trend outside of the trends you already see, the trends that you're already a part of. Give yourself growth and opportunity again in space to do what's necessary. I'm going to use me as a prime example. I see how I've been, yeah, some of y'all been saying you got to take my advice from me with these shorts and everything else. I grant that. I grant that. I like it though. Again, just implement what you feel is good for you. Implement something that you know is going to be fun. Again, like last night I said, that's what you need. No matter how you build in your life, you still need some element of fun. You need some element of, not childhood, but there's some element of fun where you can enjoy yourself, you can laugh, you can be free, you can just feel good about the things you're doing regardless. Oh no, you already know, bro. Yo, Keith, come on, son. You already know that. That's anyway. Again, you gotta be mindful, but also just look here. You live your best life regardless of what's going on. Yes, we're gonna see some dark days before we see some light days. Right now, them dark days is just showing us a picture of things to come. At least if we don't get on board and change the things that we know we can be a part of and change. Regardless to how you feel, we all supposed to be thriving. At one point, we was all thriving together. Everybody had their own group of people they thrived with. But again, you know what's right. You know the right things for you. You feel the right things. Again, your spirit lets you know when something is good and when something just ain't right. And when it ain't right, again, you got to make it right. At least on your end, if that's how you feel. But everything else, you just got to know what it is. See, regardless of the stresses in life, you got to find some sort of laughter and some sort of lesson in it. I'll be honest with you. Sometimes the best laughter do come from within yourself. And you don't even see it. Even when something bad might be happening, there is going to be some laughter in it. And what I mean by that, prime example, it could be snowy as hell outside. Yeah, you might bust your ass. Excuse my language. You might bust your ass, but guess what? You're going to laugh at it. Like everybody else laugh, you're going to laugh. If you don't know how to laugh, love, and enjoy life, you ain't going to never be able to enjoy the things that you're trying to work for, regardless to what. Yeah, you already know Nancy, baby. No, I'll definitely be in there. I'm going to be looking for the notification. But this is what I'm saying, though. Focus on the higher grounds in life. Again, what's going to drive you and keep you being on the creative tip? That is the beauty of life, whether you believe it or not. It's find a way to at least keep yourself humble, keep yourself whole, and give yourself laughter, even throughout the toughest times of pain. Hey, we all suffer different trials and tribulations in life. The goal is, again, to just remember to keep yourself humble and keep a solace of peace. That's the main thing that's going to help you thrive. There's some people who are chasing things that honestly you want to chase forever and you're never going to gain what you think you're going to gain. And within that time frame, you could have lost out on a lot of different opportunities. So again, whatever feels right for you, you make sure that you make it right. Can't nobody else do it better but you. You give praises where it's due, especially for every day that you are able to wake up and change what you can change and build what you can build and actually grow. Keyword growth. Growth comes in many ways. It comes in many angles. The knowledge of it, though, that's the key factor. The knowledge of it. And when you're knowledgeable with yourself, you know what you want, you know what you need, and you mostly are focusing on the things that you need, not solely what you want. You'll get to a better peace. You'll get to a better playing field in your life, whether you believe that or not. And I'm gonna say this on a different level too, because I feel it needs to go there. And another reason why, again, I said there are things that are just getting too out of control. And before it does, you need to have a clear mind and think before you do. Like I said, if you're blessed to have a family, hey, better cherish every moment and try to do the best for every moment that's there. There's some people who are not going to get that opportunity no more, especially those who have passed on to the afterlife. Whether they was young or old, the fact of the matter is you should enjoy every moment while you're here. Can be the change and benefactor of something. See, there's people that might not believe it, and honestly, I wouldn't care if they believed it or not, because they was never for the message, they was never for the people, they was never for the peace and the prosperity, at least on my behalf. But I can honestly say I do appreciate and give a damn about everybody that has been here. Everybody that's been real, continue to be real. That's all I ask. I said, I give people space and opportunity over here to grow and do whatever. As long as there's respect there, I'm happy. Because again, I can even have a straight conversation with anybody. Can't even have no civil order. See, again, I think that's one thing we all lack at some point. We all are lacking it. Just respect. Whether there's disagreements or not, whether there's true beef or not. If there's a situation, it's called communication at the end of the day. Simplest communication a lot of times, cooler heads will prevail. Keep the instigators away from instigating. Again, don't allow people to try to change you for who you are. Don't allow them to try to change anything that don't need to be changed. You listen to helpful advice when needed. Take into consideration things that are being brought to the forefront. You analyze, you calculate, and then from there you move the right way. I think once people come to a conclusion on that, yeah, things could be a little bit better. Things could be a little bit more manageable. So at least how I see it. And there are some people that definitely ain't going to be able to be real with themselves because they don't know how to really look at themselves and say, you know what, you don't need to go the route you think you're going to go. What is your passion? What makes you who you are? What builds you up to be who you need to be for the day and for every day? You got to look at yourself. I can look myself dead in the mirror. I could play Bloody Mary. I could do a little bit of everything in that mirror. And I'm going to still feel the same way about myself like I feel about myself every day. That there's always going to be opportunity, growth, space, wisdom, knowledge, hey, and a healthy space of fun, even in the world that's going crazy right now. My bad if I'm too optimistic on it. But I still pay attention to things I need to pay attention to. That's just at least how I roll in my book right now. You pretty much just you watch what you need to watch, and you do what you need to do. That's really about it. Oh no, they can't do that with me. That's the one thing I can tell you. I'm gonna be me regardless because off this app, I'm still the same person. Still gonna sit here and have a great conversation with you. I'm still gonna be laughing, building, cracking jokes, doing all the same shit I've been doing. Oh, look. Oh, wait. Let me show you how we do things over here, son. Hold this down for a minute. See, I know how to have fun. And that's the problem with some people in life right now. They don't know how to have fun. Hey, I can have fun all day, every day. No. Tony, what's going on, baby? You be alright, son. You be alright, realist. Hey, you gotta learn some dance moves. Maybe you can be in the club on the dance floor. Come on, man. Come on, man. You gonna tell me all you gonna do is come to the club and crip walk, son? Come on, son. Come on, son. You ain't gonna bust out the hill toe, nothing? Come on, man. Come on, man. You know, we had to get the little brief intermission in real quick. I hear you, Tanya. I know. Like everybody. Hopefully, y'all getting through your busy manic Mondays. Even though it is a holiday, but I know some people still working. Uh, Keith, you ain't built like that neither. I was talking about. As a matter of fact, don't come in here with no requests, man. You just came back after a whole week's vacation. Don't come in here with that. The man out here, yo, want to hear Eddie Murphy party all the time. We got a problem, son. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Not gonna be doing that, baby. Come on now. Come on now. Ah, damn it. I jinxed myself, y'all. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, y'all. My bad. One of y'all didn't have y'all fingers crossed. That's why I thought we was gonna have a good one without one of those. Damn it. Pray for me, y'all. Hopefully it's not enough. Well, we got those to worry about too. Guess the snow ain't gonna be a problem for some of y'all. But again, gotta remember that no matter how hard life gets, have some laughter. Okay, I go to the day-to-day stresses, not just work-wise. I go to the day-to-day stresses, period. And at points throughout the day, I'm gonna have to have a good laugh. I gotta let that stress out, no matter what. London, what's going on, baby? Just like most people, you gotta find a way at some point to start laughing and let some of that stress out, even to the point of crying. Hey, it's needed. You gotta let go of the stresses of the world and the heavy burden or whatever it may be, and then you move on. Gotta keep building and be strong, regardless to what you're facing. It might be hard to some people. Some people it's not that hard. You should never make it hard. Not at all. You bear enough. So let it go. Things you can't fix, hey, you learn from it. Gotta always remember that. Not gonna get everything you want in life. You're gonna get everything you need in life though. It depends on what you need. Laughter will definitely be the best thing, regardless to what. Sorry. Uh yeah. It's an early day tomorrow, y'all. Back to the plantation. Y'all pray for my post scout. Dollar Bill will chill. What's going on, man? What's going on? You already know. Appreciate that, man. I told y'all to come confiscate my device and y'all ain't do nothing. I'll be back. See? Oh, nobody listen. So everybody respect. Now, and I had to come back with my pet. I had to come back with my animal today. Yes, look at baby Pablo. Oh, okay, it's not that early. Somewhat early. My bad, y'all. I'm over here multitasking too. Yeah, it's baby Pablo. Serious, I know you're not dancing in that kitchen, baby. Come on now, baby. No, but then gotta remember that no matter what you do it to your best ability. You bring what's necessary to the table on all ends. If you got a table and it's called life, you better bring the best things to that table. Nah, Keith. Nah, Keith, you bugged out on that one. Nah, baby Pablo. No. Godmother gave me this one. He done been a fixture in the family for about 5 years now. Going on 6. I don't know about those subway stations. Now, Keith, again, come in here making no requests. Come in here trying to do the boogaloo shrimp. None of that in the club today. Don't do that today. Setting yourself up for the kill. Just let you know that. See, look, you're gonna get a lot of this. You're gonna definitely get a lot of this. No, I'm a damn fool with it. We're gonna definitely get a lot of these for the people that need it. You already know, definitely healing prayers for those who need it. On all angles again. Again, let the stresses go. Let it go and just try to keep yourself in the highest of spirits no matter what. And just know that you're always here with the family. You know what it is. Again, you still gonna get a lot of this. You're gonna get a lot of this as well. As you know, I'm a fool. Oh, there we go. Pray for my scalp, and it didn't work. Damn, that's 2 for 2 now. Come on now. Come on now. Can't be quiet on a Monday. On a Monday, y'all been rolling all night too. Come on, son. That's not my beauty sleep. That's why I'm always cranky. You see why I got the animal with me today? I'm cranky today. Look at this. Look at this. You know you was gonna hear another one, James. I know it. I was trying to give myself some hope. Now I gotta open up my jaw of hope. And that's what you're supposed to do. Keep all sorts of hope and wisdom and strength. You'll get to where you need to get to. Yeah, I hear you, Papa Will. Man, listen. It was quiet all morning. I could have used all day. We do have days when it's actually quiet. But damn. But again, you want to give the best knowledge and wisdom. And again, there's some of you parents that need to teach your kids simplest defenses in life, especially if they get through or might be a victim of certain situations. At least they'll be able to defend themselves well enough to where they can get the help. Be safe on the road, serious baby. Oh, wait a minute. It's Monday. Get a lemonade, baby. Because again, some of the stories I was talking about recently, again, these kids shouldn't have to go through it. But you gotta look at it too. It's a mob of people just doing stuff like this, man. Which is the scariest part again. So again, they need to be aware of their situations, backgrounds, everything. You know, when something don't feel right, you just gotta get up out of Dodge the best way you can. It is getting critical out there. And even on the roads, prime example, just be safe because these people act like they don't know how to drive. You keep forgetting that you're behind tons of steel. That could be the instance of life or unexistent life, basically. Don't do it to yourselves out there on the road, neither. A lot of y'all make sure you definitely paying attention. And all the safe drivers out there, yeah, definitely keep yourself, keep yourself visual as possible. 'Cause I'm telling you, these people ain't playing with a full deck on this road. Some people actually be in the midst of doing crimes and just not paying attention. They don't care. Reckless abandonment. The one thing you're supposed to remember in life is not be reckless and not abandon your life for the sake of yours and everybody around you. Just learn when the jig is over. Exactly. Like I said, you don't want to go flying through a windshield. You definitely don't want to have damn near half your car mangled up to where they need the jaws of life to get you out. You man, listen. There's some of you who still haven't learned the valuable lesson. You're gonna learn the hard way when you're not paying attention on that road. Yeah, you got people that are doing the utmost, but guess what? If you don't have sole control over anything, you could damage yourself or lose yourself. Ladies, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. If y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Again, a lot of y'all have to be mindful. These people are driving dangerous on this road. It's not a good look, man. This is another reason why we are suffering loss of life. It's people are being that careless and reckless on these roads. You want to go crash out, you crash out on your own behalf, not bring people around with you. No, I do not. And even if I thought to do so, I'd still second guess myself. Like I said, I enjoy life. I want to live it. I know how to take smart risks, not crazy risks. That's just my opinion on it. But again, you got to be mindful. And again, for y'all, even on those bikes, be careful. I don't care if it's electric. I don't care if it's an actual bike. Be airy on those roads and in them streets when you need to. So that's the worst thing you can do. Again, is be that reckless on the road, especially when you do have people, hardworking people, innocent citizens, again trying to get home from the hustle and bustle. It's not a good look. Again, if you ain't aware of what you're doing on that road, you can end up driving off the road. You can end up running into one of them guardrails. You can cause collision on top of collision, accident on accident. See, again, when we don't have situations like that, as far as people running away from crimes and doing whatever, you got people, again, taking medications knowing that it's going to make them drowsy and sleepy. If you feel, even if you do got things to do, you either catching a cab or you want to have somebody with you. Stop putting yourselves and everybody else in harm's way when you behind the road. And if you feel you could be having some sort of attack, again, you better get yourself right. Make sure the right people are around you for that. Now, you didn't do nothing. You asked me an honest question, right? And I gave you an honest answer. Hell no. I've seen the situations with bites and stuff like that. Me personally, I just won't do it. And again, no matter what you decide you want to do as far as your vehicle is concerned, but make sure that you're trying to keep yourself as safe as possible on the road. One miscalculation could be your last calculation. You really feel it's worth your final destination because this is what you want to do. Yeah, it's time for some of y'all to start really taking care of your mental health, loving yourself. Temperature checks when needed. Nonetheless, again, today nothing different from what I've been saying. It comes to respect at the end of the day. You gotta respect yourself to love yourself. Some of y'all that think it's a game on this road, if you love yourself and respect yourself, don't play those dangerous games. Could be consequences. I ain't gonna lie to you though. Best things in life, they will come to you. You least expect them. And when they do, hey, be thankful for the blessings that's given to you. Again, you gotta remember to enjoy life, you have to love life. And in order to do all those things, you have to love yourself. And also be aware of your surroundings the way you need to. And you can definitely bring the best options, the best light to your life. It is solely again up to you, the decisions. I hear you, Nancy. Nah, because it be crazy out there on that damn street for real. It really do. Some people just don't be caring. Again, y'all gotta be more wary on the road, man. There's some people who are not here now because plain stunt double and made those people rest in peace. You know, some people thrill seekers. Some people just living the movie life, at least in my opinion. But trust me, there is nothing great or nothing grand about your body being wrapped around a pole, broken in pieces, as far as your bones, everything. Tossed off a road, possibly in the water. It's not good. Lost somewhere in the woods, again, not good. Gotta pay attention on the road, especially on those bikes. You know when it gets dark at a certain time, you should want to be in something heavier than a bike. Anyway, brace your fall. And again, if you know you don't need to be on the road, don't be on the road. And again, pay attention to the road. All it takes is a brief second, a brief distraction. That can be something critical. I don't care how much technology has advanced in these cars, so on and so forth. You still take a risk of harming yourself if you don't pay attention to what's in front of you and what's around you. Nah, it's a fact, James. That's a fact with all of y'all. Look, it even happens out here in the city as big as we are and as congested as we are. Some people be fiend bagging to hit the damn green light or hit the red light before time. think one time y'all heard me almost spazzed out. This dude almost hit this elderly lady, and she had to like, you still was speeding, not paying attention to the road. Like, come on, now. If you actually want to make it to your destination, not just on time, but you want to make it to your destination safe and sound, pay attention to the road again. Whatever you might have missed, whatever it might have been, whatever you when you get to a stationary stop, you do what you got to do, and then you keep it pushing from there. And again, you got to think about it. You're not just risking yours; you're risking somebody else's. Because look how many people have been victims to that, especially in the most dangerous of intersections and boulevards and stuff like that. There's certain areas where again, it's going to be congested. So guess what? If you stuck, you stuck for a minute. You got to have patience. And even for you pedestrians out there, just be safe out there and be eerie of what's what. Again, life is supposed to be valued, but also while valuing it, you need to be safe in it. Safety will always be number one before anything. Knowledge will be coming right behind that. Once you know what you need to keep yourself safe from, you're knowledgeable on keeping it that way. That's a whole fact right there too, because in certain instances, some people have gotten critically hurt, if not gone, because they was stuck in their phone. Again, when you know you coming near these corners or you getting ready to start crossing anything, you need to be aware. Again, the simplest distraction, it can be that critical, that quick. I hear you, Nancy, now because you gotta be safe. You gotta be safe nowadays. Because again, you having situations even where again, the freak accidents can happen. You definitely don't want to be alone. You definitely don't want to be in a situation where you are definitely stuck in the wrong fashion. Because it can get critical and die out here for real. But again, just keep a watchful eye out in the community on all things. And again, there's going to be some problems that you're going to have to be able to come together again and change for the better. You want safer streets as far as even when it comes down to the vehicles and everything. Guess what? Got to be a part of that too. Simplest things that we know could definitely keep us here a little bit longer. Hey, gotta be a part of that change too. I hear you on that. Because the truth. You want to protect everything at all costs. And again, some people need to just stop being careless and irresponsible. Again, on this road is nothing to play with. Life is already too short to a degree, but you want to make it shorter because of carelessness and irresponsibility? No, it shouldn't be that way, honestly. Have to start thinking about everybody besides yourself. So again, on that notion, start thinking better. Start trusting your decisions more. If you feel you really can't get behind the road, don't get behind the road, please. Oh yeah. Again, a public service announcement to some of you drunk drivers out there. You might think it's cool because you're smooth enough to drive and get away with it. You still gonna mess yourself up as far as your license is concerned, all of that. And again, you can mess yourself up for life on either end. Kev, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you, Papa Will, for dropping those links while Sirius is on the road, baby. And again, appreciate Sirius for dropping all those links earlier, baby. Working hard in this ginger ale out the freezer, baby. And again, even for those that are not driving, the ones that are in the streets, like I said, the pedestrians, watch yourself. Stop being distracted over certain things. It's critical to watch yourself because, again, you want to get to your destination safe and sound. I can say that from experience. Not paying attention when I was young. But see, we didn't have social media and all the crazy technology up to date like how it is now. It was just me not paying attention. Trust me. I was a survivor of that. So trust me. It don't look good and it don't feel good. It definitely don't feel good. But lucky it happened to me when it was younger and not older. Even if you think you got even if you think you got the right to walk, you still better double check twice before you even do anything. See, even with that, that taught me how to pay attention to things in life and again value life. It'd be the smallest lessons you learn from when you young that'll carve you out for the way you are now. Pay attention to everything outside. Even if you are distracted somewhat, you still should be paying attention, keeping a visual on everything. Main goal is again safety. One second, y'all. One second. What the hell? One thing I am going to say though before I do get up out of here, and I'm gonna say this again. There's some of you who really have to check on your friends. I mean, really do a temperature check. If you know they going through things, prime example could be surgery, loss in the family, so on and so forth. If you really value those people like you say you do, You always make sure you do a quick temperature check. I'm gonna keep stressing this. You make sure your friends is never below, and you make sure your friends is never above 1,000. It is critical in this day and era to really start paying attention, especially those who could be suffering from some sort of symptoms of mental crisis or mental disturbance, so on and so forth. I know a couple people who had some procedures done, and guess what? Before they even got the procedures done, yeah, they needed something good. And that's what I gave them, something good. I gave them not just prayers and not just soul backup, but I gave them encouragement the way I needed to. And that's what a lot of you really should be doing to the people. And I'm glad that these people are actually bouncing back and doing good. There's also some people who lost some people. And again, being a rock and a solid foundation for somebody when they need it, whether they strong, whether they weak, or whether they just right in the middle. You always want to be that rock for them just in case. Wait a minute. Speaking of which, since I got everybody in here, temperature checks. Let's go on. Let's go. Let's go. I think I'm pretty much done for the day with that one. Now, uh, temperature checks. Papa Wood, how you holding? How you living? How you living? Nancy, how you doing, baby? Serious again. Stay safe on the road, baby. Temperature checks up here. James, where my pellet grill at, man? You ain't slick. Where my pellet grill at? No doubt, no doubt. I got one. I got one. People that like they ain't trying to type in the chat. I'm doing the temperature check, man. Making sure the people's is good. But again, if you are on the road, again, be safe. No matter what you're doing, whether you're tuning in or whether you're doing whatever. Just be safe on the road. You know, you got enough to worry about. You shouldn't have to worry about these type of situations happening. You know, guess what? Do get freak accidents from time to time. But again, keeping yourself safe on the road and keeping yourself safe when you're on the streets, the most important thing in life. If you want to continue to at least be a part of something, be safe. So I can really tell you. James, I ain't messing with you, man. Bring my grill back, man. See, you already got snow chunks in it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hate me, I do that. Hate me, I do that, man. See, you ain't respecting nothing. Look at you. This is why I brought the dragon out today. You ain't respecting nothing. No, but you always want to make sure these people are good. Because again, you never know what they really could be going through. We'll always do a temperature check on my peoples, man. Don't matter if y'all all in here or not. I got you. Nonetheless, just a decent conversation for the day. Covered what I really need to cover. Again, be safe on the roads, be safe on the streets, and just be aware of your surroundings. Keep yourself safe at all times. Know how to defend yourself when you need to defend yourself. Right now, it's going to serve better, at least until we able to calm down the crisis that we going through right now. With that being said, could be back later today with some good old vibes. You see how I pan this out today. I'll leave a little notification. Don't worry about it. We're going to come back and have some good vibes. Just wanted to bounce a few things off with the people. Still got one or two things to do myself before the time. But hopefully y'all enjoying your Mondays, Monday evenings to all you peoples in the UK and South Africa to rock with your boy. Oh yeah, I forgot. Happy Taco Tuesday to all you future babies. I'm still a little bit jealous of y'all. And I need tomorrow's numbers today. Come on now, help me out. No, but this is all just a good vibe for the day. Good talk for the day. Uh-huh. All right, James. All right, James. All right. We'll see how this work out today. How this work out today. And this is a great conversation as always, and it's always a blessing to bring something to the people. And this is what we're gonna keep doing. All in all, though, again, keep your safety at its highest standard right now. You're gonna definitely need it. And if I ain't back tonight with a good conversation, don't worry. I'm gonna be back tomorrow morning with that good old cipher. But definitely have a little open discussion tomorrow night. Let me get myself up out of here and do what I gotta do. Y'all set the notification definitely. I have some good vibes as always. For those who might have just been tuning in, you can catch the replay. And again, appreciate everybody that's been part of this darn growth. Almost said damn growth. And then I almost said the other damn growth, but I ain't gonna go that deep today. Be laughing, James. A little bit hurt, man. Trying to keep myself straight, man. And word, if you still shadow watching, make sure James bring back my pellet grill. Shout out to my brother Word. And again, condolences, bro. Like I said, just all y'all that really have been an inspiration and been a growth. I appreciate every last one of y'all. It feels good to keep bringing what I'm bringing because it's on a grander scale of things. Just something to think about. Again, keep safe, be safe, and think safe. Just prepare for things when you need to. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout outs to the replay gang. Shout outs to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. Everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and then be reciprocated and such. I don't know how to be fake. All I do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real bills. Oh, James, no, he had a situation in the family or whatever. And again, before anything, again, healing prayers to those who need it on all angles. Like I said, I'm doing a temperature check on everybody that's really been a part of the family. That means everybody. Oh, you thought I was playing when I said be prepared. I'm coming. Definitely giving everybody the prayers that they need right now. Just a clear blueprint to some that, again, to build the best bonds and the best things. Just do it the right way. And I felt I definitely did this the right way. You all are definitely appreciating the love regardless. Yeah, let me get up out of here and make sure my Wi-Fi is straight. I'll definitely bring something definitely on the backup. And we're gonna have some good vibes tonight on this Manic Monday. Y'all stay safe, keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.